Alright, hey guys, welcome to the stream. This time the game actually loaded, which is great. Today I'm going to be playing Minecraft Alpha, revisiting it. I'm going to delete a random world. I think world 4 would be okay, and we're going to load right in. Just going to let it stream on my phone so I could see what's going on here. It's okay. I'll worry about that later. Okay, sweet. So this is what it used to look like. We got this little sandy beach here. Alright. One second. I'm just making sure I can load it up on my phone. Sometimes YouTube is just really annoying. Okay. Let's focus on getting some tools. For our very first thing. The best part about this version of Minecraft is that though it does crash, it isn't the most laggy thing in the world. It's actually pretty smooth. This was designed to run on computers over 12 years ago after all, so that's the fun part. Of course, there's no sprinting because that was a 2011 thing, not a 2010 thing. Alright. And of course it still doesn't load up on my phone, even though I am streaming. Oh right, I have to set my keybinds. I have to set inventory to E instead of I. That is definitely old. No shift clicking. First thing I do every playthrough is craft a wooden pick. I think that's pretty normal. A lot of people do that. And luckily, a lot of crafting recipes are different in this version, but this one has stayed the same since it was introduced in 2009. Alright. Good old cobblestone texture. Alright. After I get myself a set of stone tools, I'm actually going to load up the stream on my phone to make sure I can read chat if somebody does decide to show up and watch. Ooh, that's nice. That's a cave. I'm going to be going there here in a second. Alright, we got ourselves a stone sword. And a stone pickaxe. Can't drag click or anything. All I have to do is do it all manually. Alright. I should have just broken that with my hands. Okay, now let's load this up. It's weird how it's not showing up on my phone. Oh, there it is. Alright, now I have the stream loaded up. Alright, now I have But where is the chat? I guess I have to load it up on my phone using the app. There it is. Perfect. Okay. Now we're all good. Now we can actually play the game. Sorry about the delay. So, what should I first do? Should I create a base or should I go mining? A classic question. Let's turn that down so there's no echo. Honestly, let's just go mining. I mean, after all, we do have to get stuff. Is there FOV adjustment in this version? What? There isn't? That's a 1.8 thing too? That's wild. Yeah, I'm like, why is this view so narrow? But this makes sense. And, oh, nice coal. So we can actually see. And there's also no brightness adjustment, but this is better known that there's no brightness adjustment. It gets really dark without torches. Luckily, I don't know if this is just me, but coal's a bit easier to get in this version than modern Minecraft, which is nice. I think charcoal exists, though. Make some torches. There's a subsection of the Minecraft community that hates torches, but in this version it's kind of necessary because of how dark it is. Just get some cobblestone. That cave was kind of a dud. I thought it was going to be bigger than it was. Oh, our pickaxe is almost dead. Okay. Though in a way, even though the darkness is annoying, it makes the game look a lot cooler. Ooh, I hear some zombies. That's good. It means there's a cave. They have to spawn somewhere, right? Oh, there goes my pickaxe. Have to craft some more. I'm just gonna go ahead and invest in 2 or 3. That's the alpha way. Don't take that out of context. I think that the tools have about half the durability of modern Minecraft tools. At least until beta 1.3, which we're not going to be playing anytime soon, at least. But in case you haven't read the description, the whole thing about this world is that I'm going to create a base and I'm going to create a Nether Portal. And once I'm done with that, then next stream, I'm going to hop into the next version of Minecraft that adds the Nether. Yeah, that's right, the Nether doesn't even exist in this version. It's too old. Some coal. Can't go wrong with some coal. Wait, can I... Ah, it's not new enough for that trick. But something interesting. You have to hold down F3 to get the F3 menu, but there are no coordinates. This is all you have. So if I get lost, then I'm lost. And there's nothing I can do. I mean, technically the coordinates exist, but they are not shown to me without mods. Okay, this is getting kind of boring. I'm gonna work on this later. I mean, we're playing video games, so what's the point of being productive, right? Besides, we don't want it to get dark, because it gets difficult in this version. Skeletons are a pain. Let's get some wood. Let's make a proto base, at least. I will say this landscape, it's not really nostalgic for me because I was like, let's see, I was 3.5 years old when this game came out, or when this version came out. But it does look cool. It has its own charm to it. I think this version has leather armor instead of cloth armor. Get some food too. We don't want to die. Okay, I could almost make a helmet. I'm excited to show how armor works, because people seem to forget how armor used to work in this game. Yeah, thank you. Nice, I think I can make a bed now. If beds are a thing. I don't think they are. Oh yeah, they're not. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right, they came out in the beta versions. It is not a Minecraft alpha thing. We're just gonna have to tough out this night. Let's speaking of which, let's build it up here so I could see it from a distance. Maybe here. I need to hurry up. I don't really have time to build, so I might as well just go back mining. Maybe I could look for a cave, though. It's really, you can't really get lost yet until you build a base. Oh, there it comes, nighttime. Oh yeah, there's that big cave over there. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna get a little bit of mobs. And yes, like I said earlier, there's no sprinting. That is way later, like beta 1.8, I think. I think that was like a year and a half after this version was released. The nighttime is so sinister. It just keeps getting darker. One light level at a time. Tongue twister. Oh, it's another dud. That sucks. We can make this a base. All I have to do is block it off. Very simple. Though not very skeleton effective. Let's just go down. Let's go find a cave. Part of the reason I really liked playing these old versions is because, I don't know, it's not that it's simpler per se. Like, I'm not a person that likes simplicity for simplicity's own sake, but it does make building a lot easier. Like, it's really hard to make a build that looks good in modern Minecraft, but all builds look bad in Minecraft Alpha. So, you just have to do with what you have, and that's it. And also, the game is much more difficult. I mean, what difficulty are we on? I have to make sure that we're on a good difficulty. We're on normal. That's fine for now. We might go into hard in the future, but we're going to do normal mode. And no hunger just makes the game more interesting. Because you don't regenerate, but if you have food, then you can regenerate really quickly. It doesn't make the game easier or harder, I would say. But, you know, because you can just put food in your hotbar and regenerate the health. But it does make the game different. Dang, we're just getting nothing right now. We're just going endlessly down. Where are these caves? This cobblestone will come in handy, though. Okay. Let's make some more pickaxes. The worst thing about Minecraft Alpha is that it can get kind of boring. Because all you can do is basically build or get materials. Though with how armor works, I mean, even if you get diamond armor, eventually it will just get worn down and less useful. So you have to keep getting more diamonds. You can't just repair them. But it's definitely more chill. Okay, where? No, seriously, man. Just endless stone. I will say, like, there's a reason, though. I think caves in this version are really weird with how they spawn. Some areas are very prone to spawning caves, while others are basically dead zones. It's like voids. I think we're in one of those right now. I just have to go like horizontal, but I don't know what Y level I'm at. Ooh, nice flint. That's nice. Gravel's always annoying. I think we're at a good place to find a cave. I don't think I'm going to find any diamonds anytime soon, but I should be able to find iron. Okay. I also have to be careful about lights because mobs spawn at light levels of 7 or less rather than just 0. And just look at that blocky lighting. It's super characteristic of... I hear water. Turn up my volume a little bit. Okay. There it is. Ooh, iron. Okay. I'm gonna make more torches while I can, because I do not have armor. Actually, I'm gonna change that. We're gonna make some rudimentary armor, specifically boots. Now, this is not gonna be great, but it will be better than nothing. Okay. Got ourselves 3 armor. Oh, and I can't forget the torches. Thankfully, we have a lot of coal. Okay, we're at an edge, so it's only one place. Ooh, and more iron. Perfect. We're making some progress here. Mine all this iron. I can't afford to not get any. Okay. That should be enough to get me a lot of important weapons. Surprised there are no mobs in here. Okay, because I said that it's gonna flood me. Okay, there's a two-way fork. Okay. Let's go smelt some of this and make some iron tools. Secret furnace. And make some more too. Make more furnaces. Oh yeah, right, you can't sneak to do that. Put some iron in here. Then we're gonna smelt this pork chop. Okay. Got some iron. It's enough for an iron pickaxe, which we are not going to use for that much, because iron pickaxes have the durability of stone pickaxes in modern Minecraft. We are going to keep using stone pickaxes for mining. Okay. We have our steak. Or actually, it's pork chop. It's cooked pork chop, not steak. We can make some more armor, too. 7? Okay, one more I can make a chest plate, or I can make leggings. I'm gonna make some leggings. Boom. Okay, that'll sustain us for a second. Oh, that's so slow. It doesn't matter which pickaxe I use either. There goes that one. Alright, let's proceed into the cave. And since I... Ooh, that's a skeleton. Jesus. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. Oh, that's so dark. We're gonna mine this coal. I'm not gonna let this coal go to waste. There's that piece of iron. Oh, and it continues on. Ooh, that's a lot of iron. That's... Ooh, I missed this one, too. Now, the funny thing is because of the light level thing, because there are torches, that doesn't mean that mobs won't spawn. I still need to watch it when I'm going back. Okay, perfect. Look at all this iron. No deep slate to worry about or anything. Don't have to dig super deep to find iron. It's right here. Me after having to deep. Not to deep, what the heck? To dig deeply. Okay, nice, nice. Oh yeah, and I will say, if I die, the stream ends. I didn't put that in my description, but I think that's just going to be a recurring theme of this channel. This stops the streams from going on for too long. Alright. That's not an even division, and I know it. But I don't care that much. Alright. We're going to continue on a little bit while those are smelting. Oh, looks like that's the end. End of this branch. It's funny how I just didn't touch this iron here. Diamonds spawn just like classically at below Y16. They exist, but they're most common below Y12. Same thing with redstone. Common below Y16. Nice. Now we can definitely make a chest plate and some more stuff. I will say one thing about old Minecraft is that it is very lonely and it is very liminal. There are mobs that hurt you. There are the passive mobs which you kill for food, but that's it. No villagers, no structures except for dungeons, which were way more common than in modern Minecraft. It's just empty space. we can make an iron helmet. If I smelted that, we can make iron boots. But I'm going to let these leather ones die out first. So we have full armor, which is pretty sick. But that armor is not going to last very long because it's only iron and it's not diamond. Wait, I need to make an iron sword. I can't believe I forgot that. Though they do 1 more damage than in modern Minecraft. And I could spam them. Though, one thing about that, about spamming in combat, is that if I hit, I can do as many times as I want. However, if I miss, there's a penalty. A half-second penalty every time I miss. I actually kind of like it. It's pretty realistic. If you hit with a sword and you miss, it's hard to pull back. Okay, so this was the entrance. And then yep, this is the way I did not fully explore because it just split off into more. More dark passageways. Where's the music? I guess we're too deep for that. Okay. We're gonna explore this cave. It's still crazy how there have been no mobs. Ooh, water. Nice. Yeah, it's just, So this was this cave here. Ooh, nice iron right above us. That I missed. And more. How many... So there are 319 entities, but 0 are in view. Yeah, they exist. They exist, I just don't see any of them. Okay, we are out of torches. Make some more. No coal? Question mark? That's not good. What happened to my coal? Did it glitch or did I drop it? That's really... Oh, well, there's some coal over here, so we're good. Okay, 3 entities are visible. Probably those... Oh, yeah, so there are mobs. They're just over there. Oh, there's the music. Little split up over here. This music gives it a unique experience because I, like many people, often play with the music off. It's cool to know that it's been very similar since 2010. Though we don't have any of Lena Raine's songs. Well, obviously. Okay. I'm gonna do something I might regret. We're gonna set it to peaceful. And then we are going to set it to normal. This is just to get the mob spawning, like, nice, a mushroom, kind of useful. Let's check the entity count. Oh yeah, now they're spawning. 363. Make sure I get this coal here. Alright, I think that's enough mining for now. We are going to head back. You know, of course, if I miss any ores, I'm going to mine them. Like this coal. But we are done going into new caves. We just have to find the way back, which is pretty difficult. Worst case scenario, we're just going to build a new way. Seriously, I have this like full armor and it's not coming into use. Okay, I think I remember where this is. I know the technique of using torches on a specific side of the wall. But I just didn't do it for whatever reason. Which way is the way out? No way out. Yep. Cave sound nice. Here's some Minecraft for you. Yeah, let's mine this coal. These coal veins can be pretty big. Okay, perfect. Now we just have to build back up to it. Okay. Oh, it's still nighttime. Where are these mobs, bro? What's the point? Alright, we're setting it to hard. I just want to see some mobs out here, bro. Where are they? Oh, wait, I can see, like, lava between them. Yeah, there has to be something wrong with this game. Oh, there's a skeleton. Let's just go kill it for fun. Oh. He hit me, and he reduced my armor. Oh, there they come. Honestly, I'm going to keep playing on hard. Because playing on essentially peaceful is just dumb. And not good. So we're just going to play on hard from now on. Perfect. So now that I know that mobs can spawn, I will start smelting things. Just waiting for the day. Okay. And now we're good. So what's really interesting about the armor system is that all chest plates give the same, all of the pieces give the same amount of defense from the get-go. However, your total defense, pictured by the armor bar, is basically the sum of your durability of total, out of the total. I guess you can say it's like your average durability in a way. Like, for example, we can see that this gives me 3, and this one gives me 4 right now, which are all normal numbers. So all of these individually give full protection, but because the boots are worn down, I only get about, I'm losing out on 8% total protection because each armor bar gives you 4% in this version until release 1.8. Until the combat update made it really complicated with armor toughness and everything. So that is the interesting part of how armor works in this game. So if I make iron boots right now, I'd get full protection. And what's funny is that sometimes if you have like a really bad armor piece, you actually lose protection by equipping that piece. It's counterintuitive, that's why Mojang replaced it. But it is interesting and different from the modern version of the game in that respect. Okay, so how am I going to build this base? That's the question. I'm thinking about a possible design. I'm not really a builder. You can see a zombie. Let's see, every time I hit, I get that half-second penalty before I can hit again. But if I hit the block, I can hit as many times as I want. But it's funny, I went mining at night because... Wait, don't mine at night. I broke the wisdom. Oh, that's how I lost my coal. So in this version of Minecraft, if your coal is left in the furnace while you mine it, you do not get it back. Okay, good to know. Let's not do that in the future. I have to make sure... Okay, I'm going to put an experiment here, though. Do I lose the block in the top slot? Yes. Yes, I do. So anything inside the furnace gets destroyed when I break the furnace. So I will... What time is it? It's been night for too long. I'm just sitting here. This is not fun to watch right now, I'm sure. Well, I don't have to not be productive because it's night. We can go mine trees and stuff. It just gets a little heavy sometimes, especially in hard mode. Single torch does nothing. It's just like a cave. Oh, that's a creeper. And a skeleton. He does not drop the music disc in this version. I have to make sure I hit him, lest I get that penalty. Oh, more skeletons. One shotty. Oh, it's daytime. Perfect. All right. Keep mining trees. Oh, he's not gonna burn because he's under a tree. Okay, now I'm going to eat to restore my health. Wool is almost useless in this version because in the very old versions, it was used to make cloth armor, which became leather armor. Oh, you can see how the creeper, like, blends in. But, you know, that's not a thing anymore, because the grass doesn't look like this. He also does significantly less damage than post-beta 1.8. Are spiders neutral, or are they always hostile? Yeah, they're still neutral in the light. This guy, though, is hostile. No gunpowder, or sulfur, even. Wow. Give me some arrows. Now, where am I building this house? I could build it... Honestly, building it on the shore would be really nice. And to preserve our mining spot, what I'm going to do is build a massive pillar. Basically a nerd pole, as it used to be known, with light on top. We're also going to put like a fake wither. I mean, it is gravel though. That's not actually going to do anything. Okay, perfect. I also have to be careful not to take fall damage because my armor actually protects me from fall damage. So if I'm not careful, I can damage my armor from fall damage, and that's kind of annoying. Okay. Don't quite have enough armor to make a full set, but I mean, I can do what I did here. Okay. Build a little dock and then like a little base. Well, since we're next to sand, we're gonna have easy access to glass, which is nice always. Oh wait, yeah, there is sneaking in this version. It's not that old. A little simple bridge. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to convert all of my logs into planks. To finish this, and we're going to build our house in the middle. And then right after we're done with our house, we're going to move on right to our Nether Portal. But we're going to have to find lava for that, and we're going to have to find diamonds to make the diamond pickaxe to mine the obsidian. And then the stream will be over, and I will resume this playthrough later on the first version of Minecraft with the Nether Portal. Okay. Yeah, this version can be buggy. As you probably expected. Oh, it's midday. Okay. Also, if I give it appropriate lighting, this bridge is going to be very safe. Actually, there are more trees over here. I don't know why I went over there. There aren't biomes in this game yet. There kind of are, though. So it has to do with how many trees spawn. We see over there it's like a plains versus here it's like a forest. But it all looks the same. Except for the tree distribution and the types of trees. And there aren't any rare ones or anything. They are all the same. And the Farlands do exist. They've been largely forgotten, especially by the newer types of players, because, you know, they haven't existed since 2011. But they are 12 million blocks away, and I'm not gonna walk 12 million blocks away anytime soon. Oh, with the bones of the skeletons, I can make bone meal and grow trees instantly. Does dye exist? No. Okay. There goes our axe. I'm gonna make a stone one. I don't want to waste my iron on it. Okay. The idea is that once it's night, then I'm going to start building my house on the lake. I'm going to make sure I have enough torches there to stop mobs from spawning on there while I'm building. But I can just keep gathering trees until then. Maybe with enough time to make the bridge. Alright, we are almost at 1 stack, and that should be enough to make the beginnings of it. Once I reach a stack, I'm going to start harvesting sand, which I will need a shovel for. Yep, that's a stack. Alright. Okay. Oh, there are certain ways to do this that don't look terrible, but I really don't care right now. I just need glass to make my house look good. Where are we at right now? Almost a stack. Yeah, that's pretty good to start out with. We would want some extra because, you know, you break glass, you get nothing. Silk Touch doesn't exist in this version. Enchantments don't exist, as you guys probably guessed. Oh, drop nothing. But just the feeling of this game, one can probably see why conspiracy theories like Herobrine were so common. Because there's just something off about it, you know? It's just open world for millions of blocks. I mean, you have there's millions of blocks of open world. And there are no biomes, no structures. No villages. In fact, the first food doesn't stack. As people familiar with Minecraft beta and alpha know. I'm gonna torch this up so we don't get mob spawns. Alright, so that's 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I'm gonna do a 4-block interval just in case. It's redundant, but it ensures that no mobs spawn. And yes, it is ugly. Especially with my weird graphics glitch going on. Which I don't think has anything to do with the game. Alright. Let's do this now. I want to build it around here. Just build a little more... Okay, I'm gonna make a chest. I know that uses wood, valuable wood, but get rid of some of this stuff. I hate that I can't shift click my stuff in. So slow. Okay. What I need here are just simple tools, and that's it. Okay. And then the wood, obviously. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna build it off this way, since it's further away from the shore. Yeah, this is the very edge of the no mobs. This is 7, so mobs can spawn here. Put one here. Now we're gonna start building. I'm gonna convert a third of these into planks. Okay. We're gonna have a 5 by... should be a square, should be like a rectangle. Yeah, let's have an 8 by 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, even 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect, and then this will go down 5. Oh, there I go. See, we've created a safe environment in the nighttime. See all those mobs? Those spiders might be able to come and get me, but in the light they're neutral. Oh, there's my beacon for the mining area. I think Nether Portal stasis chambers don't work until release 1.0. The goal of this house isn't to look extravagant, but it's supposed to look good at least. So this is what the interior floor is going to look like. We're going to place a torch here in the middle. Okay. Start working on these quarters here. Very simple construction. One that I always used to do. Oh, no more water source block. How tall should it be? Let's do 5. Well, 4 on the interior. But I don't want to take fall damage. Okay. Yeah, it was worth placing the block. Of course, later on we can spice it up a little. Trying to think. I can use wooden planks as the base. A level here. On the ground, I'm going to use cobblestone because that will look cool in the water and more natural. You won't see that though once I have the planks over it. Also cheaper. That wooden plank dock was just too expensive. I could have just made it out of cobblestone. Okay. And now, see what this looks like so far from the outside once we're done with this. We're gonna need some more wood though. It's not bad. I mean, the cobblestone looks interesting in the water. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't look as good as I thought it would though. Might have to change that in the future. Either way, I have access to glass. Honestly, I'm just going to go with a simple glass window design where instead of coating the whole thing in glass, I'm going to have windows. Specifically over here, I'm going to have more glass for the purpose of seeing on the outside. Okay, it's almost daytime, which is good. We'll have a double door design. I wonder how glass would look next to a door. That's the only thing. I want to have glass so I could easily see mobs. But really, mobs are not a huge worry because I have literally all the torches I can want here. Although it's good for creeper watch at least. Maybe the better rule is no glass next to the logs rather than the doors. I could have glass next to the doors. And the window, besides a decorative use, also serves a utility use too. And then we're going to use logs up there. Wonder how that will look. Alright, let's go mine some more wood. For now, I'm going to turn all these into planks actually. Just so I could finish this dock. So I don't have to swim anymore. And then sometime we're going to add a fence around the dock too, so stray mobs can't get in. So this is what I have to do because there are no beds in this version. We have to wait until beta 1.3, I believe. Which only came out maybe 5 or 6 months later. Minecraft used to be developed at a pretty fast pace compared to what it is now. Because it was Notch's passion project. It wasn't just a company's profit anymore. Alright. That doesn't look that bad actually, especially for Minecraft Alpha standards. What I will have to do is build a minecart track across this lake. That would be cool, especially if I discover a new area for mining. Or I could just add a Minecraft track to my existing mine. This version really limits you. Oh, I forgot a crafting table. Dang it. That's not good. Well, I'll need another one anyways for the house. I always carry one on me, like most people, but I also will need one for the house. Kill some pigs for some food. Even though I only have one more stream in mind for this world, if I feel like it, I might just continue on through the versions of Minecraft and talk about what's new or whatever. That'd be pretty fun, actually. Kill these pigs real quick. Ooh, nice. 2, 4. If I could hit the pig, I can kill it 5. So I got 5 pork chop from that. I will have to go mining again sometime because my armor is not perfect. Pretty damaged. Oh, my boots are dead. Though something I'll miss about Minecraft Alpha 1.2 is that trees no longer decompose naturally. I don't know why he did that, because in this version it did, and it went pretty fast. It was pretty effective, but in that version, the one after this, that added the Nether, and it was a pretty big update for the time, actually. It took away the tree decomposition, which is actually really annoying. Because in modern Minecraft, people make a big deal about others leaving trees floating. Well, that was default in that version. You had to use flint and steel if you wanted to get rid of those leaves fast. And that risked just burning your entire forest, which happened to me a couple of times when I was playing that version a while ago. A couple of years ago. Ooh, sugarcane. Yep, that's the thing. Grow some sugar cane. It's useful later on. Chickens only drop feathers, they don't drop food in this version. The only mob that drops really good food is the pig. Cows only drop leather, which is useful for armor, especially early on, because leather armor can give you full armor. But with chickens, all you get are feathers. Okay, collect these, because we're gonna build some trees here. There goes another axe. We have more than a stack. Mine this tree and I think we're good. The only thing about building the house on the water like that is we are not going to have easy access to the underground. It's going to be annoying to build a basement, if I want to build a basement, that is. Kill this cow. Didn't drop anything. These guys are funny, they just die in one hit. Assuming I can hit them. Stop giving me 0 drops, please. Stock up on some wool so I can make beds when I do end up getting to that game. How long has this stream gone on for? It doesn't really tell me. Okay, I'm not going to ruin it. Risk crashing. Alright. I think after I'm done building the house, I'm going to hop off the game. And then on a later stream, we'll do the Nether Portal, and then I'm going to load up the new version. Two, three, four, torch, and then put some torches out here so mobs don't spawn. Alright. Let's finish this house. Let's get some, let's build another furnace. Start smelting these, sand to make some glass. I can't even place it. That's annoying. So the loophole here is 1, get on land. 2, get a block that doesn't have gravity. Build like that. Then I can place them like this. 'Tis the struggles. 16 equals stacks of 16. Should use only 2 coal. Ooh, I might not have enough coal. That might be an issue. I could use some of my logs to make charcoal if that's a thing in this version, which I think it is. It's not? Not yet, I guess. Okay, well then we're going to make do with this here. And we're going to smelt some food. I don't have quite enough. That was kind of a waste. I wasted about half a coal. But I mean, it's not like we get perfect efficiency either. Usually you can only get 7 pork chops from a coal instead of 8 because they don't stack. I don't know where I'll use it. Don't really have anything. Oh, I have more pork chops though. So now we have some food, so that means we can do more stuff. I don't know why Notch didn't allow food to stack until 2011. Like, little saplings can stack blocks of cobblestone, but not pork chop? Like, really? I mean, I can use an inventory editor, but that's kind of cheating. But though it is funny, because, like, you can take things out of the stack, but you can't put it back in. Okay. Finish this here. We don't really need windows out here, but I'll have some decorative ones. Same thing here. Though, because of how it is designed, I'm just going to have a 3 window here. This design's either going to suck terribly or it's going to be pretty cool, actually. Let's just use our logs for this. Oops. Well, let's do this for now. That is not symmetrical, and that does not look good. Let's fix that. So we have our 2 window here, then we have 2 for the door, and then here. Now it's symmetrical. Now it looks good. Alright, that should be all for the wood logs so far. Now we just need the planks on top for like the most basic default design. Later on we can add like a proper roof. Now it's just dark in here. Let's make it brighter. Better. When it's light outside, the glass windows are gonna... 24 glass, that should be enough. I just have to place it correctly. Alright, that's good for now. And these are fine. You can see out. You can see out there. I could possibly put a 3rd window here. Well, that doesn't really have a use, though. It would be something like this that has a use. Though, how good does it look? That's the question. That's not bad, even though you can see the logs. It allows you to... Okay, this with the third window might work a lot better, for utility at least. Yeah, it does. I can see a lot more. That just doesn't look great. Even if I finish the job here. It's not that bad, though. It's symmetrical, so it doesn't look terrible. And I can see more, which is nice. And then when I put on the doors, that's what's gonna make it look complete. Doors don't stack either. Which makes more sense, to be honest. Yeah, I can see straight out there. That's nice, actually. Even if it doesn't look the best, it's very useful. Like, I can see if there's a creeper out there stalking me or not. Yeah, this is nice, actually. Okay. Perfect. Now, I just need to mine these furnaces, put them inside. It takes so long to mine these. And yeah, we can see the mobs out there. Mine this. Now, where are we putting these items? The crafting table. We can have like a crafting corner, maybe. Let's see what we have for decorative options. First off, I'm going to put the crafting table here. Nice. Wooden slabs. Very old alpha slabs. That's a pressure plate. That's funny. Oh, this is a stone pressure plate, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, it's just like the alpha slab. How do I make these slabs, though? Slabs even exist? I don't know. What's the point of this? Oh, redstone does exist. That's right. It's just not very useful. It got a huge amount of upgrades in 1.3. Both release and beta, I believe. Let's see. Well, that's a door. That's not anything. This is alpha 1.1. This isn't like a super duper old version. It should have them. What was the old? It has stairs, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that sprite. Is that the same? Yeah, it is. Alright, I'm looking this up. Wooden slab Minecraft. Oh, they don't exist yet. Yeah, they were added in beta 1.3. And they're the modern petrified oak slabs. Okay. So, yeah, that's not really an option. Reverse stairs are really hard, I know that. Oh yeah, look at that. You could just see all out. This is nice. Okay, I just need a way to decorate this, make this look good. Stone slabs. Yes, stone slabs exist, just not wooden slabs. Okay, and they look the same too. Nice. Of course, you can only place them at the bottom of the block. That doesn't... Do they have double slabs? Yeah, they do. At least they have double slabs. But it don't... Why does it only become one slab? What the heck? So it's bad to use double slabs. Okay, what I can do, though... In my furnace corner... I might be able to do something like this. Like bam, bam, bam. And then I have wooden slabs here. And if I do this, it's probably... Yeah, it only places it there. That's so goofy. Well, it's not terrible, though. I think there's a better place for my furnaces, though. It takes so long to mine these. Here. 2, 3, 4. Boom, just like that. And when I walk in, they kind of protrude, though. That's where these can come in handy. I might just leave them there like that, because this is a double height that looks off, maybe. Hold on, I actually have an idea. In the middle, 1, 2, 3, in the middle here. Okay, that's... If I can find a way to place torches under... Ah, dang it, I just placed a glass through the door. If I find a way to place torches here, then I can... This can actually look really cool. I know that stone slabs can transit light. It's pretty... That was like an old thing, actually. What I can do here is use a block. Here, like this. Place a, No, my armor! Okay. Might be able to do that, and then... That's just sad. I mean, I could just create an air pocket really easily. Okay. Oh, that just looks dumb. Honestly, I'm gonna break a, first smart thing I ever did this whole stream. I'm gonna break an air pocket. Yeah, I'm gonna take some damage, though. Okay. Now... Oh, there's an air pocket here the whole time? Of course there was. This is... Oh, that's an interesting view. The water's just gone. Now what I can do here is make like a little cage for the torch light. The only thing is it needs to be like... It needs to be airtight, or not airtight. Yeah, it does need to be airtight, but it can't have the top. Only the top needs glass. That's true. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break this. And we're gonna basically build a... This is going to be the top here. So that's going to be made of glass. Everything around it is going to be made of... It's going to be broken like that. It's either going to be really stupid and it's not going to work, and I'm going to... Yeah, or it's going to work. Okay. Now we're going to place a... We're going to replace that with glass. So I actually should have had this be glass the whole time. This was like super easy, and I was just being so stupid the whole time. Place our torch right under this. Then now we're going to seal that up. Okay, but that should not reach the torch. There we go, now it's creating light. It doesn't look that great, but you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. I could probably break that. perfect. And then now it looks... We'll just break this here, replace it with dirt. Don't want to do that though, because it will go into the torch. No. It did because I updated it. Okay, I'm done trying this because like it's not fun to watch that. Okay, but I have an idea with that. Anyways, thanks for watching, and sorry about that ending. Alright, see you guys later. Thank you.